Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have two pass rushers who were the 2012 and 2013 AFC. It's J.J. Watt going up against Robert Mathis. Now let's get you out to Energy Stadium for this matchup.
Colts, Texans, coming up here on EA Sports. Houston, Texas, the site for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, and this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
I think you said it right. Center stage. Players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
Aaron's going to be deep here for the opening kick. And Randy Bullock has this one teed up as we gear up for kickoff. This game has officially begun. Aaron's going to test the coverage this time. They bring him to the turf. And a run back of about 19. Starting at quarterback, the young man who set the inning yards his first seasons in the league, Andrew Luck.
I don't know how many times I can say it, but when you watch Andrew Luck play, you see how big he is, how strong, maybe the strongest quarterback in the National Football League, and a terrific throwing arm.
First down at the 17. Gore looking for a lane. Let's set the lineup for this offense. He has turned himself into a star wideout in this league out of Florida International, T.Y. Hilton.
There are a lot of teams around the NFL look at T.Y. Hilton and they go, why did we not draft him before he went in the third round? And you know what I say to those teams? I don't know why you didn't draft him. He is an excellent wide receiver.
Second down and 5.
Ball is out. And the defense has it. The offense is led by quarterback Ryan Mallett, a towering presence out of the University of Arkansas.
Jim, they're looking for a long-term answer. Is Ryan Mallett the guy? We're going to find out. He has shown glimpses of being very talented and having a chance to be a star, but you got to be consistent in this league at the quarterback position.
What a place to start for the offense.
The Texans snap it at the 31 and straight ahead, Foster. He'll pick up 7 this time.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Coming to the line at the 24.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
The Texans have it at the 24. To the outside, Foster. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
The Texans for the extra point.
And the extra point is good. Brown's going to test the coverage here. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Texans, Phil, how about this defense? Last time they were out there, they got the fumble.
They play. I love their emotions. They show it on the field. And sometimes when you got a lot of emotion, it carries into great effort, and that's what we saw on that fumble.
Luck's going to take it from the gun. Leaps up and comes away with it. A player to watch on this Houston defense is cornerback Jonathan Joseph.
Jonathan Joseph loves to play man-to-man coverage, and he's not afraid to take a chance. So if the opportunity is there, he'll get the interception for the defense.
Gore is in the backfield. That's a gain of 8.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Third and 2 here after the run. The Colts go with 2 tight ends on this play. And the give to Frank Gore. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Some early struggles on both sides of the ball. Their defense has already been scored upon, and now the offense is going to have to give the football right back.
Well, they did. And listen, I'll say this. Now it's time for the defense to come back out on the field and stop this, play with more intensity, and get this game changed around.
Pat McAfee now ready to punt. Martin from the 20. And that's a gain of 13. The Texans offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
First down at the 32. Robert Mathis rushes and takes down the quarterback.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
And here we have second down. The Colts will come out in the dime.
Get ready. Press 38. Press 38.
They'll go shotgun here. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. The outside threat for this offense is wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins out of Clemson.
Oh, man, a wide receiver from Clemson? I haven't heard that, since last week. There's one on every single football team. But DeAndre Hopkins, good route runner, good size, and excellent speed.
Let's go.
The Texans snap it up at the 26. Scanning the field. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3-and-out.
Well, that's not the worst thing that can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football was not intercepted, that's okay.
Leckler is back now. He'll be punting it away. Hilton's got it at the 21.
And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
Hilton's such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, very. That's the answer.
Snap it at the 36. And he just tosses it incomplete. Luck's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. And it's Cushing with the big push up front to make the play.
Well, when it's third and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful in this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
This is third down. Luck set in the pistol. Makes the catch in the open field. That's reception number 2 for him.
The Colts on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that job that time by the offense, the quarterback, they pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Coming to the line at the 48. First down and 10. Luck, handoff. Brown's going to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. It's Luck out of the pistol. And it's complete to Dwayne Allen. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
Coming to the line at the 35. First down at the 35. Kobe Fleener hauls it in. Good yardage picked up on that call. That's his first reception today.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Only 20 yards to the end zone. Aaron's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. It's now first and 10. McKinney's the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Heading to the line at the 22. An extra tight end on the field for this one. 2nd and 11. And it's Cushing with the big push up front to make the play.
Well, but it's 3rd and long. I just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Breaking huddle at the 23-yard line. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Complete to Allen.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it's 3rd and long. Protect against the long pass. Make the quarterback throw it short, and then just come up there and make the tackle.
This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt. And converts on the 3. As we edge closer to the 2nd quarter, they edge a little closer on the scoreboard with the successful kick.
Yeah, that was good for the team. It was a big confidence boost, and now they know they can do it on the offensive side, and now it's up to the defense to keep this thing going.
The Colts getting set for the kickoff. Johnson can't resist. He'll test the coverage. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Colts defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular, and that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
And he was the best.
The Colts with a nickel look here on defense. The Texans have it at the 24. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. Met by Langford that time.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football, because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down. The Colts sat at the line. Dime package. Mallet standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. One of the best corners we have in the entire NFL is Vontae Davis.
What a year he had in 2014. He covered the best receiver on every offense that came his way or came at him, and he got the job done.
On the way, 3rd down. From the shotgun. Throws the pass. It's Strong who comes down with it. That's his first reception today.
The Texans put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that 1st down.
First down here. First down here after the completion. The give out of the eye. Foster tackled down. This one goes for only a yard.
Foster's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. The Colts lined up in the nickel.
Let's go. Rest of the year.
Mallett's back in shotgun formation. Has the reception all alone. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
First down on the way. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster.
Foster's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
This will be second down. Foster in the backfield, single back set. They feed it to him one more time. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a third and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, third and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Texans come to the line. First down marker at the 40. 3rd and 12. Shorts can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Shorts is not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
One of the best ever, Shane Leckler out to punt. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The first quarter is in the books, and we've seen a pitcher's duel thus far. Which defense is going to crack first? We'll be back after this. Back here in the second quarter, defense ruled the first. And what are we going to see here, you think, in the second quarter, Phil?
Well, I think the first thing they got to do, Jim, is just believe in what they did all week long and preparing for the game. All the practices, all the film sessions, and just know sometimes it takes more than one quarter to get the answer. So stay with your game plan and see if you can find a way to make it work.
The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Luck slides and ends the play.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Gore is in the backfield. There's a flag out. The defense, a little jumpy right there.
It's first down as they head to the line.
The Colts come to the line with a bunch set.
Looking across the middle. Allen's marked down after a gain of 9.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
First and 10. Stands in the pocket.
Moncrief's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Third catch today so far.
Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion that time for the quarterback.
Luck's completed his last 6 passes. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. This play set up by the long gainer.
Gore is going to take the handoff now.
Gore's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Aaron's handed the football.
Moore's all over that offense and brings him down.
Texans guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
It'll be third down. They bring in the extra tight end.
Pass is intercepted. With the lead and their defense making plays like that, this is shaping up to be a very positive second quarter.
And they got it rolling, don't they, on both sides of the ball. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this, be aggressive. Go for the score as quick as you can on the offensive side.
DeAndre Hopkins retaking the field. It's been a slow start to this game for him. He hasn't been the receiving threat that we're used to seeing, but his team leads.
Shows you how many weapons they have on the offensive side. You're right. He has not been a weapon. He is playing poorly, but they're winning the football game, and that's what's most important.
First down with their backs to their own end zone.
Get ready. 188. 188.
Foster has it out of the eye. Picks up 8 here.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 3 following that nice run.
Get ready. 188. 188.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The reception by Foster.
When you're backed up, there's just so few plays that you feel comfortable running. That time, nice job by the play caller. Gave the offense a chance, and they picked up a big first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Scans the field. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Get ready.
Mallett's got it in the gun. And intercepted. Colts are in for the score.
Well, the quarterback, he could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
The Colts with the PAT to come. The point after try is in the books.
The Texans return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score is 10-7.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. Johnson's running this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Texans are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you've got to do. You've got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going.
The Texans come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 10-7.
The Texans snap it at the 26. In the end, it picks up only a yard. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. The Texans from the 27. Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. Mallett set, empty backfield.
Let's go.
Snap it out of the gun. Wants to go deep.
It's becoming evident here, partner, that this defense has done quite a job so far and is ready for this occasion. I know it's only the second quarter, but they've dictated the pace of this one.
You are right. I know it's early in the game, like you said, but so far the defense is winning the battle, and I think we kind of expected that coming into today's game.
T.Y. Hilton from the 20.
And that's a gain of 10.
The Texans defense comes back onto the field after getting that interception The last time out, ending a long drive.
Yeah, what a job by them. And I'll say this, they know how to play the football when it's in the air, and they took advantage of a good situation, interception.
The Colts will take the snap from the 30. And the give to Frank Gore. And they tackle him there at the 34.
Gore's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down now. Looking long. The ball is knocked out.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
Looking at third down. Aaron's in the backfield. Single back set. The Colts get a first down.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Andrew Luck, so big and strong. He did this a lot in college, play action, and he does it here in the NFL, and that is a good job by him.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Set up screen to Gore. A tackle behind the line.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
It's now second down. Here's the handoff. Aaron's met after a gain of 8.
The Colts have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line.
To the ground. Aaron's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
A short field goal try on the way. drives it through for the field goal.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field.
And now Johnson.
Got a flag down here.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
First down at the 16. Foster's marked down after a gain of 4.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The give to the outside, Foster. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Foster's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First and 10. Surveys. Going to be a penalty here. The defense will take the penalty. First and 20. Handoff made. That's a gain of 8.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play. Double tight end formation. Just a quick drop back.
Garrett Graham takes the ball.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
And now as we come back to the field, we're looking at a defense trying to maintain a lead going into the break. Third down on the way. Mallett's alone in the backfield.
Let's go.
Drop back, shotgun formation. The catch by Hopkins.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
All set to punt here.
Hilton's going to look for space now.
And that's a gain of 9.
A look at T.Y. Hilton right there. He's been less a part of their attack than is the norm for him. It hasn't cost them, though, as they've managed to grab the lead here in the first half.
Anytime you have a star wide receiver and he is not playing well, even though your team is winning, he feels like he's losing. So get him involved in the game, give him some easy catches so he can pick his confidence up and he can be a part, and man, you can go on and find a way to get this done.
First down at the 21. It's intercepted. He's brought down.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
And there is Arian Foster. There are a few of their players you can point to who haven't performed up to snuff today, but he isn't one of them.
Yeah, running the football real well. I like what they're doing. They're going inside, outside. There's some power. There's finesse. And, you know, they're keeping the defense off balance with their run game.
Breaking huddle at the 4.
Let's go.
First and goal from the 4. He'll throw it over the middle. Touchdown, Texans.
When you look back at every single game, especially on the offensive side, you win and lose games by how well you play in the red zone. That was an awesome job by the offense. They found a way to score the touchdown.
The extra point will put them up by 1. Makes the PAT.
The Colts are hoping for the big return to set up some scoring possibilities before the intermission, as they've now fallen behind. The score is 14-13.
The Colts are ready to return the kick.
Aaron's going to start his return. Breaks out of the tackle, and he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Colts just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Colts from the 22.
running room. Luck's going to slide. That'll end the play.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Second down, 3 for the first. And it's swatted away. Third down now.
Luck will take the snap from the gun.
Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up fourth down. Short series this time for the offense. McAfee will be called on now to punt the football. Martin's got it now. They'll mark him at the 28.
The Texans know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Colts defense had no answers on the last series.
Chip, you are completely right there. They couldn't stop anything, the run or the pass. So you got to go to the sideline and regroup and say, we need a better effort to stop that offense.
Let's go.
The Texans take it from the 28. And it's a catch to Graham. The Texans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Second down after that pass play. The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Quick drop back. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Texans are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Setting up now at the 45. The Colts defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Johnson's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Mallett's completed his last 6 passes. Coming up, second down.
Get ready. Spread, 38.
Mallett's going to take it from the gun. Looking at every option.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Texans understand just get whatever yards you can every time you're going to play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
Offense getting set now following the timeout. Bullock will line up for the field goal try. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back to Space City, Houston, Texas, for the start of the second half after the break.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. The Texans are happy to be in front, and they'll look to play another solid half of football. The Colts, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Now following the fumble, Foster is going to look for space, and he'll go for the score. The Texans strike first in this one. Colts take it early in the second. The pass ends up being picked off. Jackson's in position, and he's the one who comes away with the ball. After the pick, offense comes out now. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Colts will end up returning it for a touchdown. They go ahead by 3. Now to late in the first half. Luck's under fire and will throw the pick. Jackson's the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. Offense on the field now after the turnover. Middle of the field, the pass will be caught. And after the short pass, he'll score. They go ahead by 1. Still late stages of the second. Johnson's able to make the catch in traffic. And he'll end up at the 45-yard line before being tackled. So that's it from here. We'll kick you back now to the field for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. The Texans ready to receive the kick. The second half is officially underway. Martin's going to run this one out. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Texans really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
The Colts with a nickel look here on defense.
Let's go.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's his 4th catch of the day.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
First down here after the completion.
Foster. Brought down right at the 50. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coming to the line right at the 50.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
Second down and 5.
Mallett's pass will go for an incompletion this time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Get ready. Red 38.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Graham's going to pull in the bullet pass.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game. It also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
First down at the 36. Gonna go draw. DeQuell Jackson is able to bring him down.
Foster's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
At the line of scrimmage, the 34.
Foster in the backfield, single back set. Foster's met after a gain of 3.
Foster's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Texans snap it at the 31. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First down at the 19. Takes it from the strong eye.
The Colts defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Second and 12. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Failing to connect there, third down.
Let's go. Red 38.
Complete to Hopkins. Texans in for the score.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Texans lined up now for the point after.
Extra point was good. Mallett certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards.
The Texans getting ready to kick it off. Aaron's going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Colts talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Colts from the 22. Gore looking for a lane. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
First down here after the run. The Colts lined up, bunch formation. Gore looking for some daylight up the middle.
Gore's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The Texans lined up in the nickel. Luck standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
It's third down coming up. Luck hits his tight end, Dwayne Allen, with that pass. First down coming up. Aaron's going to secure the handoff. Tackled right around midfield. Coming to the line at the 50. Second down and 10. Johnson's out there to receive the screen. Ball is out. The defense has the football.
Hold on to the football. Don't let the first defender come at you. Just reach in there and pull it right out.
The Texans have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Texans line up, split backfield. First down at the 46. And straight ahead, Foster.
Foster's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down coming up. Mallett's back in shotgun formation. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Colts. Bill, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 48.
Throws the pass. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Luck's now completed 4 in a row.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Frank Gore is in the backfield.
It'll be 1st and 5.
Gore's taking the handoff. Brought down at the 32. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd and 1 coming up.
2 tight ends on the field here.
The Colts from the 32.
Slashes to the left side.
Aaron's met at the 23.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Takes it out of the eye. Picks up about 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
2nd down and 5.
And Merciless is manning the outside and makes the tackle for a loss. The Colts are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Gore's been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles.
3rd and 7. Makes the grab, and the feet are down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
Should be an easy one here. He converts here on the field goal try.
We're headed into the fourth, and while they must feel good about the field goal that helps keep things close, they need their defense to step up here, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, they did the right thing. Take the points, put the pressure on the other team. That's what they did. Let's see if the defense can take advantage of that.
The Colts now ready to kick the football down the field.
Johnson's going to test the coverage here. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. It's somewhat surprising to see, but you look at the rushing totals, and this part of their game has become less effective as the game's gone on.
I think the running back is starting to tire a little bit as you watch him run. Just doesn't look as determined as he was early in the game.
Mallett's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. The Texans with an empty backfield look here. Looks like a false start on the offense. Mallett's got it in the gun. Had it, but dropped it.
Well, he dropped the football, and there's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
The Colts with two extra defensive backs in the dime.
And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. He's taken down at the 23. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
Third down. Graham's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Texans on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
That's going to do it for the third quarter. We'll be back from the site of Super Bowl 38 here in Houston for the start of the fourth after the break. The Texans have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. Foster takes his spot in the backfield. They'll run it here. Foster's tackled down at the 45.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
Get ready. Blue got his ball. Blue got his ball. Head up.
Gets it again. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
This is 3rd down.
Well, let's go. 188. 188. Head up.
3-step drop. And it's caught by Cecil Shorts III.
That's his first reception today.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll go ground. Picks up 8 here.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second and 3 after that last carry.
The Colts go with the dime formation here on defense.
Foster. He runs with it right up the gut. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The big smooth, that's Arian Foster. He makes it look so easy. He goes outside off tackle, and he can cover a lot of yards with those strides, and he gets a first down on that run.
First down here after the run.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. Picks up about 2.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Second down here after that run play.
Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Martin's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his first reception today. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Flag is out. Play after play after play here on this drive.
Get ready.
That's a false start.
188.
Coming up to the line at the 13.
Foster in the backfield, single back set. First and goal. He was looking for shorts, but this pass goes incomplete. This will be the 11th play of the drive.
Come on, let's go. Ready, steady, yeah.
Second and 13.
Incomplete.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
The long drive continues.
Let's go. 188.
3rd and 13.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
The game is close. It's in the 4th quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
Chip shot here.
And the kick is good for 3. An insurance field goal for them. Probably not enough time left to surrender this lead. They're gaining control of this one down to the finish.
Sometimes in this game, when you get a lead, it's not about trying to pour it on. It's about being smart. All that matters is winning. Find a way to get this game over with while you're still on top.
The Colts are ready to return the kick.
Browns running this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Colts stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today?
The Texans come out in a dime package. The Colts will take the snap from the 25.
Dwayne Allen makes the grab.
That's his 5th catch of the day.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
2nd and 5 coming up. Luck's completed his last 6 passes. The Colts have it at the 29. And it's knocked down. On the way, 3rd down. It's Luck out of the pistol. Dante Moncrief makes the grab.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Luck's completion percentage 70% on the day. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Set up screen to Gore. Gore is tackled down at the 38.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Second and 10 coming up. The Texans will come out in the dime.
They try to convince them otherwise, but that's a false start on the offense. And now, after the penalty, it's second down and 15.
Luck's going to take it from the gun.
No room to complete that one.
This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a corner route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion.
Luck's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. The Texans set at the line. Dime package. Luck out of the gun. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
No return. They down it.
The Texans retake the field on offense. They just piled up the yardage the last time they had it, but walked away with only 3.
Yeah, but you got to feel good about it. They had a long march. They did a lot of good things on the offensive side. The offensive line performed well. And to march the football that far and kick a field goal, you got to feel good about it.
Tough starting field position here.
Get ready. Ready 38. Ready 38.
Fullback takes the handoff. That's Cole making the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
In a real tough spot here on second down.
It's a two tight end formation. Second down and 6.
Foster's got it on the handoff. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Third down following the run.
Foster. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
Sometimes when you go on the field, your only goal as an offense, you think, let's just get one first down so we can get away from our end zone, give our punter some room to maybe change field position. So good job that time by the offense.
First down and 10.
Two hands on the football and has the catch.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
Second and 4 coming up.
Get ready.
DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind by a few points. You got to try and force the issue.
So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think, in the NFL now is third shortest, run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
First down here. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Another handoff. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Second and 6 coming up. The Texans will take the snap from the 30. They'll go ground.
The Texans running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. It'll be third down.
The Colts defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The defense stops the clock. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. They're in punting formation.
T.Y. Hilton from the 21. He's tackled right at the 31.
That return's good for about 10.
The Colts bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
The Texans defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Colts snap it at the 31. That's Luck connecting with Allen. Tackled down right around the 48. That's his 6th catch of the day.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Second down, late in the 4th quarter. Second and 10. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
The Colts call a timeout and are left now with only 1.
Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout.
A huge 3rd down play on the way. The Texans with a nickel look here on defense.
3rd and 4. Looking across the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off.
It's intercepted, and that's going to end the comeback attempt. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
The Texans didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
Takes the knee.
The Colts with no timeouts left.
After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action. Second down. Takes the knee. Now looking at 3rd down. Takes the knee.
Leckler is back now. He'll be punting it away. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.